Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Rebirth, Octopus at the Beginning, Becoming the God of Cthulhu. Chapter 61. After Lu Feng left, several senior officials in the fortress decided to abandon the fortress and divide the existing personnel in the fortress into thousands of teams and disperse them to various parts of the Dragon Kingdom for development. Anyway, I just don't want to confront the evolved beasts head-on, and wait until humans have a certain level of strength before stepping onto the Blue Star stage. Soon the more than 20 million people in the fortress were divided into 2,000 teams and headed in different directions. It is unclear whether humans in the future can return to the position of Blue Star hegemony, but this decision is undoubtedly the right one. 2 days later, a herd of hundreds of millions of beasts came to the vicinity of Northern Fortress No. 1. At this time, they surrounded the fortress densely, but there was no movement in the fortress. The Elephant Emperor said dissatisfiedly to the Golden Eagle Emperor and the Sky Turtle Emperor, "Is this the human fortress you are talking about? Where are the people here? What the hell are you calling me for? How do I know where the person is?" The Golden Eagle Emperor said directly. The Elephant King has been targeting the Golden Eagle King during this period. The Golden Eagle Emperor didn't care about it at first, but the other party's targeting became more intense. "It's almost time to do it now. Why did I yell at you? Did I say something wrong?" the Elephant Emperor said. The other beast kings nearby looked sideways. Not to mention the conflict between the Elephant King and the Golden Eagle King, the fortress was indeed deserted. The Beast Emperor is also waiting for the explanations from the Golden Eagle Emperor and the Turtle Emperor. At this time, the Ferris Turtle King said, "You two, please don't argue with each other for now. It may be that the humans in this fortress know that they can't hold it anymore, so they ran away in advance." The Elephant Emperor gave the Golden Eagle Emperor a look, snorted and said nothing more. The Golden Eagle Emperor has already sentenced this guy to death in his heart. He must kill this guy after the end of this eradication of mankind. At this time, the Lion King standing aside said, "Let's check the situation in the fortress first and see if there are any clues." The Beast Kings nodded, and then 5 Beast Kings entered the fortress with hundreds of thousands of evolved beasts. But before they could find any clues, violent explosions sounded from the fortress. Boom boom boom. The evolved beasts and several Beast Kings that entered the fortress were blown to pieces, and only one rhinoceros-like Beast King escaped. One of its hind legs was blown off, and its body was also damaged in many places. "Ahem, Lord Beast King, there is a trap inside. It's a trap left by humans." Rhino King coughed up blood. The expressions of several Beast Emperors changed, and the Lion King said angrily, "Damn humans. You are trying to trick us before you leave. Don't let me catch you." As the fortress was reduced to rubble, the herd began to slowly disband. Several Beast Kings led their men to run in different directions, and then we entered the era of great chaos. The scene turned to the East China Sea. At this time, Lu Feng was lying in the sea absorbing energy. In his induction, a level 6 evolved beast appeared in the Sakura Kingdom, which was a fire dragon hidden in the volcano. It looks similar to the evil dragon in the west. It has 3 Beast Kings and hundreds of Beast Kings under its command. In the sea far to the south of him, there is a level 6 giant sea monster, which looks somewhat like an oyster. However, there were many tentacles growing in its shell, and he couldn't sense what it looked like inside. Finally, there is a level 6 evolved beast on the land in the Dragon Kingdom. He has also seen this level 6 evolved beast. It is the Giant Ape King in the Giant Ape tribe, which has successfully evolved into a 6th level existence. As for the other Giant Ape King, he has also evolved to the 5th level of the Emperor. These 3 level 6 evolved beasts are the closest to him. As for the areas further away, there are many level 6 beasts. These level 6 evolved beasts basically stayed in their own areas and did not move around. In addition, the ruins and weirdness in various places are gradually revealed. Especially the weird category, which includes evil spirits, mysterious creatures, terrifying creatures and demons. But Lu Feng didn't bother to care about these messy things. He was not a righteous man who could conquer demons and demons. As long as they were not demons, he could ignore them. His philosophy is to kill these demons. However, the demon is a possessed soul creature, and it is difficult to detect it by just relying on his senses without careful inspection. Just when he was living a salty life, a familiar figure came towards him. This turtle seems to be here to find me, Lu Feng said in his heart. Soon the giant turtle emperor swam to his sea area, and then immediately sent a message, "Great Emperor, are you here?" He didn't seem to tell this guy that he lived in this sea area, so why did he suddenly find him? "Giant Turtle Emperor, when will you come to see me?" Lu Feng said in a message. The giant turtle emperor was obviously overjoyed, and then continued to send a message, "Emperor, I want to be under your command, and I hope the emperor will take me in. It has been recorded in my heart ever since I saw how powerful Lu Feng was. After experiencing the last large-scale suppression of the beast tide, it managed to escape, but due to its cooperation with humans, it has completely stood on the opposite side of the evolved beasts. So it had to seek protection from a stronger existence, but it didn't know those level 6 beast emperors. Finally, it thought of Lu Feng. Only Lu Feng had the same experience as it, and both parties knew each other. However, it is not sure that Lu Feng is in this sea area, and it came here to try its luck. Unexpectedly, it guessed it. Want to submit to this emperor? Aren't you living a good life yourself? Alas, because of my cooperation with humans, the evolved beasts outside now regard me as a traitor and are very hostile to me. After hearing the giant turtle king's explanation, Lu Feng understood. I usually have to practice and don't have much time to care about you. Are you sure you want to belong to me? Ahem. As long as the emperor is willing to take me in, I still have some energy crystals here to honor you. As he spoke, the giant turtle king took out a box, which contained energy crystals of level 2 and above. There are tens of thousands of them at least. Lu Feng's eyes lit up when he saw it, and he said angrily, "Since you have this heart, then I will reluctantly serve you. But don't bother me if you have nothing to do. If you are in danger of your life, come to me again." I understand. Yes, the attributes must comply with the emperor's instructions. After getting Lu Feng's consent, the giant turtle emperor returned to his own sea with satisfaction. Originally, their sea areas were not far apart. At Lu Feng's current speed, he could reach the giant turtle king's sea area in about 2 minutes. Just when he was about to continue absorbing energy, a system prompt came. Open black lens bracket ding. A storm from another dimension is about to begin. Host, please survive this storm. Completing the mission rewards 1 bottle of skill improvement potion. The sudden appearance of a system task stunned him. Tongzi actually gave me another mission. And what the hell is this extra-dimensional storm? Brother Tongzi, can you explain things more clearly? Don't be so vague every time. It's a pity that the system doesn't favor him, and he needs to explore everything by himself. This Tongzi is no good. It's not humane at all, and at this moment, many space cracks appeared in his induction, one of which was in his sea area. These spatial cracks are getting bigger and bigger, and completely different breaths are flowing out from the cracks. Since the energy density in the crack is greater than that of seawater, the energy in the crack flows into the sea instead. Soon these cracks grew to 100 meters in diameter, and then there was a click and the space walls on both sides of the cracks instantly shattered. The entire crack formed a space vortex. After a period of rotation, the energy in the vortex gradually became stable. At this time, these space cracks seemed to have turned into a huge space channel. The formation of these space passages makes the native creatures of Blue Star become restless. Even those 5th-level beast kings felt the danger. What on earth were these space passages? They don't know, so they can only wait silently. When these space passages were completely stabilized, a huge dragon head poked out of the passage. The dragon's head is somewhat similar to a Western dragon. It stretched out its head and looked around, and then there was a hint of excitement in its eyes. Then the huge dragon head shrank back again. Different creatures have emerged from the space passages all over Blue Star, including dragons, demons, angels and undead. The lowest level among these races is level 4, which is equivalent to Blue Star's Beastmaster. There are also many level 5s, including quite a few level 6s. This makes the native creatures of Blue Star feel threatened. At this time, a humanoid creature walked out of the space channel closest to him. It had a double-horned head and a human-like face. It also had a pair of fleshy wings and a thick tail standing behind it. But this guy is actually wearing a suit of armor, and his appearance is very cool. It's actually a planet with primitive ecology. I've made a profit now. Haha. The humanoid creature said happily, and then he swam toward the sea. At this moment, a tentacle grabbed his right foot and pulled him down again. The huge force made him unable to react. Then it kicked the tentacle away with force, and then said angrily, "Who attacked me secretly?" The person who attacked it was none other than Lu Feng's clone. He wanted to see how strong these creatures from different dimensions were. Let's try. Detection technique, first to see the attributes. Name: Golden Armored Dragon Tribe, Atuo. Level: Level 6 Emperor level. Bloodline: Mythical level, lower level. Gender: Male. Status: Mature stage. Weight: 150 kgs, 1000 tons after deformation. Power: 5000 tons. Speed: 2500 meters per second. Defense: 3000 tons. Endurance. Spirit: 6000. Skill: Unknown. Talent: Unknown. This guy is actually a level 6 creature, dragon human. However, its attributes are indeed not low, especially its defensive ability. But this detection technique failed to detect the opponent's skills and talents, which made him speechless. Is it because the level of this skill is too low? Forget it, the basic attributes of this dragon man are not as good as his clone anyway. No matter what skills and talents it has, just be reckless. So he first used a clone to fight the opponent. The skills inherited by this clone are energy laser gun, color changing camouflage, energy confinement and death whip. It should be enough to deal with this guy. Then he sent out his thoughts and said, "You have broken into the Emperor's territory. This is a naked provocation." He said this deliberately to make the other party think that he was just an evolved beast guarding his territory. HMPH. A small Emperor-level beast dares to attack me, seeking death. Atuo said disdainfully. As soon as it finished speaking, it rushed towards Lu Feng's clone. Just when it was about to rush in front of the clone, a purple energy shield imprisoned it. It hurriedly hit the energy shield with its fist, and a violent bombardment came from the energy shield. Maybe the shield was still strong. Damn guy, if you have the ability to confront me head-on, don't use these disgusting covers. Yachuo waved his fist angrily. At this time, a purple laser shot at its body, and a bloody hole was shot out of his left thigh. Ah, if you dare to hurt me, you are a despicable beast. Yachuo's fists lit up with golden light at this time, and then punched the energy shield. Click. The energy shield burst instantly, and Yachuo rushed forward again. But all the basic attributes of this clone are higher than it. Seeing the opponent chasing after him, the clone immediately started to flee towards the other one. This made Atuo unable to catch up with the opponent, but the clone attacked it with purple laser from time to time. The clone just runs away and attacks it. If the distance is far away, it will stop and wait for it. It felt insulting. Why don't you run away? Are you no longer an Emperor-level warrior? Yachuo said angrily. But the clone didn't answer, and one-shot it with a laser. Seeing that it was unable to communicate, golden light suddenly erupted from its body, and its figure instantly appeared next to the clone. This scared Lu Feng. This hanging hair can actually teleport, damn. Yachuo saw the right moment and punched the clone. Seeing that the punch was about to hit, the clone's eyes suddenly glowed with purple light, and a purple light shield enveloped its body again. Bang! This punch hit the light shield, and the light shield trembled slightly and returned to its original shape. I really want to punch you to death, Atuo said with great anger. At this time, Atuo's eyes were blood red. After a long fight, he was either being beaten or trapped in the light shield, which was unacceptable to him. Lu Feng looked at its appearance and felt something was wrong. It seems really angry. Ho! A dragon-like roar came from its mouth, and then its body began to mutate. Soon it becomes less human and is transforming into a dragon. There was a click and the energy shield was shattered by its huge dragon body. At this time, an 800-meter large golden dragon appeared near the clone. The golden dragon was staring at the clone with blood-red eyes, as if it wanted to eat him. I know you're anxious, but don't be anxious yet. I'll whip you with one move from Mr. Kai. Lu Feng took advantage of the moment when the opponent had just finished his transformation and was still not stable, and swung his tentacled hand towards him. It hit the dragon's head with a snap, and bright red blood marks were engraved on Yachuo's dragon face. You really deserve to die. Take your life. Yachuo was extremely angry. It rushed towards the clone again. After its transformation, its attributes were also somewhat enhanced, but the anger in its heart also grew crazily. After the clone slapped the opponent in the face, he immediately ran away. I'm afraid it really made it angry. The clone ran away while shooting it with long-range attacks, and the distance between the two parties became closer and closer. Just when he was about to catch up with the clone, a purple energy shield trapped Yachuo again. Seeing the other party being imprisoned, the clone pulled away again. Octopus used his huge dragon tail to break the confining light barrier in a few blows, and then chased after him. The two sides were chasing each other and fighting on the sea. Whenever Octopus tries to catch up with the clone, he is imprisoned by the clone, and the wounds on its body become more and more numerous. You can really run. Don't let me catch you, or I'll tear you apart. At this time, Octopus had been driven out of his mind. This clone never engaged it in close combat, and just kept consuming it. It is the one that will lose over time, and it is now on the verge of exploding. Its eyes glowed red, and the blood from the wound slowly covered its body. And the clone is still moving around at this time. If you can't hit it, you just can't hit it. Yachuo's entire dragon body swelled with blood-red veins, and it suddenly opened its mouth and spit out a stream of dragon breath. Bang! The clone turned sideways to avoid the attack, and then slapped his butt at it. This mockery is already enough to watch. Ho! Die! Octopus said angrily. It has completely lost its mind now, and it is constantly spraying dragon breath from its mouth. With a rustling sound, Octopus teleported to the clone and took a bite. Paw! The clone used its tentacles to pull away the opponent's faucet, and then the two struggled together. Now Yachuo no longer cares about his injuries and attacks the clone like crazy. The clone's 8 tentacles kept beating the opponent, disrupting the opponent's attacks every time. No way. Although it is a clone, its attributes are still inferior to the opponent's, even if the opponent has transformed. After a fierce close quarters fight, Yachuo suffered more injuries while his clone only suffered some minor injuries. You can't do this. You brag that you're worth 2 to 5 or 80,000, but this is all you have. That's all. Lu Feng mocked. Yachuo vomited blood while glaring at the clone. This emperor wants to. Before it could finish speaking, the clone shot a laser into its mouth. What the hell? Yachuo covered the bleeding dragon's mouth and stared at the clone. The clone looked indifferent. Looking at Yachuo's appearance, Lu Feng knew that he was anxious. In human terms, it has turned into a red temperature warrior at this time. Lu Feng didn't kill it quickly just to get some information about them from it. This kind of 6th level emperor level existence is just a piece of cake for Lu Feng. He can kill him at will even without using his body. Just when Yachuo was about to take action again, 5 clones appeared from near it. The situation at the scene changed instantly, and Yachuo looked shocked. Lines of cold sweat left its body. What on earth do you want to do? This emperor is a genius of the dragon tribe. If you kill me, you will provoke endless pursuit. Genius. With your ability, you are still a genius. As long as you answer my questions honestly, I can promise to let you go. Lu Feng said disdainfully. Octopus glanced at the 6 giant octopuses around him again. If he ran now, he would probably not be able to escape. It's even more impossible to fight hard. I can't even defeat an octopus, let alone 6 of them now. What do you want to ask? Yachuo said coldly. How did you find and enter this world? In addition to the dragon tribe, do you know other invading races? So that's what happened. In fact, it was your world that took the initiative to welcome us. Those space gates are also your world's independent connection to our world. As for other invading races, there are many, and they are all creatures from different worlds. Octopus replied. His words surprised Lu Feng. This blue star would actually take the initiative to open up channels to other worlds. Does Blue Star still want to continue to grow? Moreover, Blue Star has opened quite a few space channels. There are more than a dozen space channels in his induction alone. Counting those unsensed locations, the number of space channels should be even more. The current Blue Star is connected to at least more than 20 unknown worlds. What level of strength is the strongest in your world? Lu Feng asked again. What? Are you scared? Let me tell you that the strongest member of the dragon tribe is the 8th level true god. A 6th level emperor like you cannot enter the true god's eyes at all. Lu Feng was not angry, he was just trying to trick the other party. Then do you know what level the strongest people in other worlds are? Yachuo thought for a moment and replied, it's hard to say, but the world of our dragon tribe is considered a top-level world. Even if there is a world stronger than ours, it is not much stronger. If it exceeds the 10th level, it cannot pass through the space channel. The last two questions, will this space channel always exist or last for a period of time? I don't know about this. The time the space channel exists depends on the will of your world. If it wants the space channel to always exist, it will always exist. Yachuo said. Well, last question. What benefits will you get from coming to our world? Yachuo thought for a while and said, there are still many benefits. For example, your world belongs to the original world, and there are many undeveloped ruins and genius treasures. In addition, the indigenous people of this world are also the objects of our competition. There are actually other benefits. There are quite a few, but different races have different needs. Well, I understand. Since you are so cooperative, then I will keep my word. Let's go. After Lu Feng finished speaking, he controlled two clones to open a gap, and Yachuo ran away without saying a word. Yachuo returned directly to the space channel. He wanted to tell his clan leader the news about this world. When the clan leader sends a large number of dragon people to invade the world, he will settle the score with this smelly octopus. Lu Feng, who was at the bottom of the sea, was thinking about this incident. These guys from another world actually have 8th level experts, and there may be 9th level ones. With his current level 7 strength, it may be very dangerous. Well, it seems that my strength is still a bit low. I originally thought I could lie down peacefully, but now I have to work hard to develop. It's so tiring. Tired octopus. At this time, battles of varying scales broke out all over Blue Star. The original Beast King of Blue Star and some weirdos started fighting against the invaders from another world. With the continuous influx of alien invaders, the natives of Blue Star began to be unable to withstand it. Those hidden level 6 Beast Emperors also joined the battlefield. This was a battle to defend their homeland. If you win, you will protect your own 3-acre land. If you lose, you will either die or be enslaved. Just when Lu Feng was concentrating on cultivating immortality, the giant turtle emperor found him miserably carrying a broken turtle shell. Great Emperor, please save me. Seeing the tragic situation of the giant turtle king, Lu Feng also looked shocked. This turtle has always been good at defense, and even a 6th level beast emperor would not easily break through its defense. But now its turtle shell has been cracked by others, and the wounds on its body are still bleeding. What's going on with you? Lu Feng asked doubtfully. In Lu Feng's perception, the territory of the giant turtle king was now shrouded in black mist. Both the sky and the sea were covered with darkness, and his consciousness could not penetrate the black mist, so he had no idea what was happening inside. Oh, just a few hours ago, there was an alien race that appeared from the space channel and attacked my territory. They are all powerful, the weakest ones have reached level 4, and there is a level 6 being among them. I was attracted by them, it's hurt, woo woo woo. The giant turtle king cried while saying. He was also speechless looking at the miserable appearance of the giant turtle king. You, a giant beast, came to me and cried. The picture is so beautiful that I can't bear to look at it. What does the alien who attacked you look like? Lu Feng asked. Then the giant turtle king used energy to transform into the appearance of these alien races. They had goat horns on their heads, fleshy wings on their backs, a pair of cow hooves and a lion's tail, and were about 5 meters in size. This is basically the same as the Demon Clan. Demon Clan, how many of them are here? Lu Feng asked. There are 66 of them in total, one of them is level 6, 5 are level 5, and the rest are all level 4. Said the giant turtle emperor. Well, I understand. You recover here first, and when you are healed, we will go deal with them together. Thank you, Emperor. Woohoo. Then Lu Feng and the giant turtle emperor hid in the sea and started practicing. ... The scene turned to the sea area of the giant turtle king. Dozens of demons are building their temporary base, and the black mist outside is emanating from this base. Commander, we have made a profit this time. This world is actually the original world. Haha, a level 5 demon said happily. A 6-meter tall demon next to it showed an evil smile. As long as we make achievements this time, the demon lord will definitely reward me. You all should work harder for me, do you understand? The demons became excited and began to work harder to build this temporary base. The leader of the demon clan spoke again. Tear, you immediately bring a team of people to investigate the situation in this world, and also investigate the situation of the intruders. Do you understand? Yes, Lord Commander. As the demon base here grows, the area covered by the black mist becomes larger and larger. At this time, a total of 5 space passages appeared in the Dragon Kingdom, one of which was near the giant ape tribe. A large group of primate evolved beasts have surrounded the space passage tightly, and among them are 4th level beast king level apes as commanders. Not far away squatted a 5th level beast king giant ape, also staring at the space passage. And there are many corpses of ape-like evolved beasts on the ground here. My emperor, it seems that all those evil spirits have been eliminated. A 4th level beast king level ape said respectfully. Don't be careless. The things coming out of this space passage are so weird that they can actually possess you. Check it carefully again to see if there is anything you missed, said the giant ape emperor. They had just gone through a fierce battle, and countless soul-like creatures flew out of this passage. They possessed the nearby ape-like evolved beasts one after another, and then attacked and killed their companions. Later, the giant ape emperor exterminated these possessed apes after several hours of fighting. In an underground base in the southwest of the Dragon Kingdom, Chief Number 1 and several doctors were standing. Since the people in the fortress were dispersed, Chief Number 1 brought tens of thousands of people to this base. At this time, Zhang Xiaoya was also standing beside him. Chief, after the detection of the instrument, the Blue Star has been experiencing violent spatial fluctuations in the past few hours, and even the revolution speed has been slightly affected. Then Zhang Xiaoya operated on the instrument again, and a surveillance screen appeared in front of everyone. A giant space channel is being played in this surveillance screen, and everyone is staring closely at the surveillance screen. After a while, hundreds of snake people emerged from this space channel. As soon as they appeared, they began to attack the nearby evolved beasts. They killed all the evolved beasts near the space passage, and then they separated some snakemen and began to establish a stronghold near the space passage. Other snake people continued to expand outwards. Xiaoya, is this the creature from another world you mentioned? Leader Number 1 asked. Yes, Chief. After our detection, there are currently 22 space channels in the entire Blue Star. The aliens appearing in each channel are different. The closest to our base is this snake race space channel. Alas, this world is becoming more and more unfamiliar. By the way, how strong are these snake people? According to analysis, these snake people currently have 4 levels of 6 levels of strength. Judging from their behavior, they are trying to occupy larger territories and resources, so our underground base will be discovered by them sooner or later. Zhang Xiaoya said gloomily. Several researchers nearby also sighed. They finally established a small human base here, and originally thought they could escape the siege of the evolved beasts. Unexpectedly, there is another alien invasion, which makes everyone unable to accept it. Can we discuss and communicate with the snake people? Leader Number 1 thought that it would be best if the other party could form an alliance with humans. It's basically impossible. Their purpose is to invade and they are creatures from another world. It's too difficult to communicate. Zhang Xiaoya analyzed. The only way is to take one step at a time. Chief Number 1 said helplessly. Zhang Xiaoya on the side smiled mysteriously. Hey, Chief. I recently developed a potion that can accelerate human evolution. Oh, tell me about this potion. Chief, there are 3 kinds of potion formulas. We obtained them from the ruins. I was busy migrating and had no time to study them before, but recently I figured it out. The first one I call the Spiritual Opening Potion. A potion that can turn ordinary people into evolvers. The second one I call Primary Energy Potion. This potion can be used by level 1 to level 3 evolvers to improve their own strength. As Zhang Xiaoya said this, she took out a box from the side. After opening it, there were 3 potions of different colors inside. Among them, the green potion is the spirit opening potion, and the blue one is the elementary energy potion. After Zhang Xiaoya introduced the previous 2 bottles of potion, he took out this red potion and said, "This is the third potion, called Super Potion. It is prepared for evolvers of levels 4 to 6. After taking it, you can quickly increase your strength and even break through the realm." Chief number 1 looked at the 3 bottles of medicine in her hand with burning eyes. 2 days later, the East China Sea. With the 2 days of rest, the giant turtle emperor's injuries gradually improved. Except for the turtle shell on the back, all other wounds on the body have been healed. Lu Feng communicated with it, and then immediately swam towards the southern sea. This is for revenge. On the way, Lu Feng asked again, "What is this black mist?" Back to the emperor, "These fogs are emitted from their base and can block consciousness induction." The giant turtle emperor explained. Lu Feng understood that as long as they destroyed their base, the black fog could be broken. Soon the 2 of them saw a terrifying complex of buildings sticking out from the sea. These buildings are rooted in the seabed and look like biological buildings. Moreover, the sea area seems to have been corroded, and every node of the building is still spraying black mist. The water turned black, and no evolved beasts could be seen here. "Great Emperor, we are here," the giant turtle emperor said seriously. "This place was originally its home, but now it has turned into such a ghostly state that anyone who sees it will become furious. Enemies will definitely be extremely jealous when they meet now." Lu Feng looked at these biological buildings carefully for a while, and then a group of demons swam out of the base. There are 6 demons in this team, and the leader is a level 5 demon. It looked at the giant turtle king and the Lu Feng clone beside it and said disdainfully, "What? You can't beat it yourself, so you call for help? HMPH. Stop talking nonsense. Today is the day when you aliens will die." The giant turtle king said loudly. "Oh, just you 2. Haha, are you going to laugh us to death?" Just when the 2 were fighting each other, Lu Feng, who was hiding in the sea, used the detection technique on them. Name: Captain of the Demon Tribe, Takbu. Level 5 Emperor. Bloodline: Legendary level medium. Gender: male. Status: mature stage. Weight: 300 kilograms. Power: 2,500 tons. Speed: 850 meters per second. Defense: 500 tons. Endurance. Spirit: 2,500. Skills: Devil's Claw, Fire Burning, Soul Torment, Illusion. Talents: Change, Spiritual Amplification, Quick Repair. After reading this guy's attributes, Lu Feng showed doubts. Before, he couldn't see the opponent's skills and talents when he inspected the 6th level dragon tribe, but now he can clearly detect the opponent's skills and talents when he inspected the 5th level demon tribe. Is there any level limit for this detection technique? There are also some strange creatures whose skills and talents he cannot detect. This made him a little confused. However, this level 5 demon is still not weak in all attributes. Although it is not a top level 5 powerhouse, it is still considered to be an above average existence. So he stopped talking nonsense, and 6 laser beams were immediately shot out from this clone. The 5 level 4 demons on the opposite side were instantly killed, and the level 5 demon captain also had one of his legs broken. You are level 6, damn it," Tuckerbu said angrily. Then it crushed a grain stone in its hand, and Lu Feng didn't have time to stop him. Lu Feng was so angry that he directly launched the death whip, and saw a tentacle whipping towards its head. With a bang, the demon captain's head exploded. Lu Feng used his mind to sense the 6 demon corpses and found that they all had energy crystals in their bodies. Then he took out the energy crystals from these corpses, and the giant turtle king on the side was dumbfounded. Not to mention these level 4 demons, the level 5 demon was as fragile as an ant in front of Lu Feng, and was killed instantly. The giant turtle king looked at Lu Feng's clone and swallowed a mouthful of saliva in surprise. It is now unsure whether the octopus in front of it is a clone or its true body. If it were the original body, it could still accept it, but if it were a clone, it would be too exaggerated. Just after Lu Feng collected the energy crystals, a team of 60 demons appeared in front of them. The leader was their commander, who seriously injured the giant turtle king. The demon commander looked at the 6 demon corpses nearby, and his eyes narrowed slightly. "Old turtle, how dare you kill my people?" I will kill you today. The demon leader stopped talking and waved his hand, and all the demons attacked the giant turtle emperor and Lu Feng's clone. At this time, Lu Feng sent a message to the giant turtle king. Leave those level 4 demons to you, leave this level 6 demon leader and those 3 level 5 demons to me. The giant turtle king nodded and immediately pounced on the level 4 demon. If it couldn't defeat level 5 and level 6 demons, couldn't it bully the level 4 demons? The demon leader on the opposite side could sense that this giant octopus was a 6th level existence, so it rushed directly towards the clone. Lu Feng saw a level 5 demon rushing toward the giant turtle king. He immediately controlled his avatar and fired a few lasers at it. The demon leader shouted, "Your opponent is me. Take your life." 100-meter-long energy giant claw grabbed at the clone, and the clone was not polite and quickly drew several tentacles towards the giant claw. Bang! The seawater in this area was raised thousands of meters high by this blow, and the 5th-level demon who was shot by several lasers had already received his lunch. As for the attack between the clone and the demon leader, neither party was injured. "Tana, Timur, come with me and kill him," the demon leader said immediately. In a confrontation just now, he found that the octopus in front of him was not weaker than him, and was even slightly stronger than him. It would be difficult to deal with it on its own, so it called in 2 other level 5 demons. Yes, the 2 level 5 demons directly attacked Lu Feng, and before they could get close to the clone, a spinning death whip blasted both of their bodies. Facing the attack of such terrifying power, the 5th-level creature simply cannot withstand it. The demon leader had already come to the clone's side at this time, and it immediately released several demonic claws to hit the clone's body. The clone had several wounds from its claws, and even 3 of its tentacles were broken off. Die! As the demon leader roared, its body instantly grew dozens of times larger. Then blazing flames burst out from its body, and it grabbed the clone, and the fleshy wings on its back instantly wrapped it around it. Countless flames began to burn the wrapped clone, and even the seawater next to it was evaporated. This area suddenly filled with steam. The clone wrapped in the flesh wings was also cooked through, and Lu Feng felt a burning pain in his head. This clone has been killed by the demon leader. And Blanche. This demon leader has something, he can actually kill the master's clone. Then don't blame me for beating you up. After the demon leader killed the clone, it let out a victor's roar. When the giant turtle king on the side saw the situation here, his expression changed drastically. At this time, all it could think about was running away quickly. This demon leader was too strong. Even the emperor was killed by it, so one with small arms and legs would definitely be no match for him. At this moment, 10 identical giant octopuses appeared around the demon leader, and they were staring at each other closely. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.